Welcome to the Light Warriors Oracle, my beautiful light warriors, my beautiful truth seekers, agent of light, galactic warriors, earth guardians, my gods and goddesses. Here I deliver messages to guide our journey to protect and defend the light. And I'm grateful to have you here. If you're new to the channel, as I'm sure you are, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button and to like this video if it resonates. Today I have a message that basically says that you have been holding your sword for a while. Spiritual warrior, you have been holding your sword for a while, and it's time to raise your sword. It's time to raise your sword, spiritual warrior. I don't know if you guys can hear the beep beep in the back. A van just came into the house to deliver something, so sorry about that. But that's confirmation right there. It's time to raise your sword. Now, when I say that you've been holding your sword for a while, it doesn't mean that you haven't been doing anything or you haven't been facing some spiritual battles and some spiritual warfare. Yes, you have. You have. You've been doing a lot of fighting. You've been going through it. The last few years has been up and down, and it's been in and under, and it's been all over. You've been doing it. But this is something different. It's like the Most High is saying, it's like, spiritual warrior, your soul has been down for the battle that you are going to be activated or you have been activated for here on earth. It's time to raise your sword, because the time has come for the spiritual warriors on earth to raise their sword on the darkness that plagues the light, on the darkness that preys on the light. I'm speaking to a spiritual warrior that has been itching recently, and I'm like hot feet, like something about your feet being hot or somebody's feet being hot. So confirmation for somebody, you might be feeling like your feet have been very hot. You know how they say it's like when you're getting cold feet at a wedding, it means that, you know, like you're trying to like get out of it, or you're not interested, or you're feeling fearful to walk down the aisle. Hot feet, you can think of as the opposite. It's like there's a lot of fire under your feet. It's like there's a lot of fire under your feet to make a certain move or to do something. There could be a lot of fiery energy boiling up inside you right now, even with how there's the whole commotion going on in the back. I hope it's not coming through too much, guys. So something about this hot feet, it's like there's a lot of fire in your energy, and this fire in your energy, I'm getting, is very much related to your sword, or very much attached to your sword. So it's like as your sword has been down, this fiery energy has been down also, and as you raise your sword, this fiery energy will be unleashed. And I think the reason why it's saying this fiery energy is attached to your sword is specifically because this specific energy is like it's almost like it's an energy that is for specifically your mission as a light warrior. It's like this energy, it's like you have the energy, you have the fire, you have the strength and everything, but it's like this is like extra strength that is like, it's like meant, it's like you know, like when they say like, oh, you know, when you get to 18 then you can have this. And now you've reached 18 and now you are able to receive this power. So this is like power that you're receiving as a power source for your mission as a spiritual warrior. So it's like with your sword being down, it's like you've gotten your sword of truth. I'm speaking to a warrior that has received their sword. You have received your sword, but you haven't started to use your sword yet, really. And again, that's what I'm saying. You are using your sword in different ways, and like, oh yeah, you know, you're fighting on the spiritual. And again, I take the swords as it resonates. Don't I always listen to the message with discernment, and so it's like this energy is attached to the sword in the sense that it's like it's an energy that is just like reserved specifically for your light warrior mission, and it would only be unleashed, only be unlocked when you had come into your light warrior identity. And I feel like this is it. I feel like I'm speaking to somebody that has fully come into your light warrior identity. And as I'm saying this, I have this smile on my face, but it's like I'm speaking to somebody that has come into their light warrior identity. It's 144 on my timer. You have come into your spiritual warrior identity, and it's like you can feel it within your spirit that you want to fight for the light, that you're ready to like do what you can for humanity, for planet Earth. And again, when we speak of swords, that's why I say take it as a resonator, but don't speak of it in a way that it's not. Like with the fight, it's not physically. I'm not speaking about physically. I'm not saying anything about like going to raise. No, no, no. It has nothing to do with violence. It has nothing to do with aggression. It has nothing to do with anything aggressive on the physical. That's for sure. All right, so I had to pause it quickly because that was the truck moving outside. So, yeah, so I was saying it's not going to be physical, like, no, it's going to be on a spiritual level. It's going to be from the astral, right? So again, with this fire that's attached to the sword, it's like this energy has been reserved specifically for you to use upon your activation as a spiritual warrior that's ready to fight. And I guess this is where it's coming from, as it's time to raise your sword. And I'm getting this image, it's like warriors on a battlefield, and it's like waiting to like march into, not march, but like, yeah, kind of like march into the fight or something like that. And then everybody is just like standing still till the commander or the leader raises his sword, which basically means charge. So it's like it's time to charge. And I feel like this charge is like the divine saying like it's time to fuck some shit up. It's like it's time to fuck some shit up. That's yeah, I think that's basically what that's about. So another thing also is like, I think I'm speaking to a spiritual warrior that is like itching for something, or you can feel like there's something that's calling onto you, or something that is coming at you, but you just don't know. It's like you want to make a move. You want to make a move on something, but you don't know what it is you want to make a move on. And then also, like, you might be fooled by a lot of things that are happening in the world. It's like when you watch the news, or maybe you might not watch the news, but when you hear certain things on social media, or when you read certain things on social media, like to do with child trafficking, and to do with like molestation, and to do with like, all these horrible things that happen, and human trafficking, and all these things, and all the things that are going on, and how, the elite of the world run, and how the powers that were have systematically put things in place to harbor negative energy on this planet in order to affect, the energy of the whole planet, appalls you. So this might really like make you angry, or maybe make you upset. It's like, like, this is ridiculous. It's like you might see like what's happening to like our water bodies, and all the, the galamsey and the plastic waste and all these things, and then feel like, what's happening, like how they are cutting the trees and not planting female seeds and all those things. So you might be feeling like it might be giving you like this energy that is like, it's like wanting to fight for Earth, wanting to fight for Gaia, wanting to stand up for humanity. And that's that warrior spirit that is like wanting to come out because it has been activated. It's like that warrior spirit is like it has been activated, and it's saying it's like, it's time to get into the fight. It's time to like really get into the fight. And again, getting into the fight is not going to be physically. It's not going to be, going out there to, cause chaos, or no, that's not what we do. That's not what we do. It's going to be in a very virtuous way. And again, that's why I keep saying it's going to be from a spiritual point. It's going to be from us developing ways, that we are going to collectively battle those energies. Because again, this is not a fight of flesh and blood. This is a fight with evil principalities. So this is something that we as light warriors are going to have to battle from the other side. We're going to have to battle this from the higher dimensions. On this earth plane, we are only as strong as far as we can go. But on the spiritual plane, On the spiritual plane, we are so strong. On the spiritual plane, we are stronger than they can ever imagine. On the spiritual plane, we are stronger than they can ever imagine. On this physical plane, they can use their influences, and they can use their money, and then they can use their resources to try and come at us and all those things. But on the spiritual plane, they know they can't. And this is where we need to do the fight from. 111 on the timer. And I feel like this is where I'm going to leave this message. Stay tuned in for the next video and the rest of the videos as I share the different ways in which we as spiritual warriors can contribute to this fight from a higher realm, from a realm where they can't touch us, from the higher space, from the spiritual, and not through protest and violence and chaos and all those things. I hope you listen to this message with discernment. And if the message resonates with you, I urge you to like, share, subscribe. Thank you.